Kanye West had an emotional reunion with his longtime protege, Virgil Abloh. Um, he cried, he hugged him, said, "I love you, brother." And for all you guys who don't really know who Virgil is, all throughout the fashion game, the guy who designed a lot of Kanye's clothing, when Kanye had the Yeezy brand and when he was coming up with all these different fashions, Virgil was the guy who was the his basically his director. He was the artistic, landscaper of all these things. And Kanye used to keep him with him and tried to get through these doors and couldn't, and Virgil did. And that's why on the Duppy song, when you hear Drake say something like, "I never had a Virgil in my circle and held him back because he makes me nervous." And that's how he felt that Kanye held Virgil back, and Virgil and him had a falling out, and and they had a difference in agreement, and then he left and took the job that was offered to him, which was very rare for a black man to be offered the position that he was, and Kanye was not allowed in that circle. You know, he became the artistic director for the menswear for Louis Vuitton. Now that was a double play on words because, like I told you, we all know Virgil was the $1 million man's like black bodyguard, personal bodyguard. So when you say I never had a Virgil in my circle, it's a double play on words. But Kanye knew it was about and what he was, referring to, because he was very hurt when Virgil went over to work for Louis Vuitton, seeing how they, you know, they he didn't felt a certain way about it. They weren't on really good speaking terms when he left in March. Push congratulated. A lot of people did. It's just that there was some resentment in the way it happened. But it was good that he was able to, ascend to this level as Michael Birch. I mean, not Birch, but Burke, who's the CEO of Louis Vuitton, said. They've been following him for a while with great interest, since he ascended to work with me, in the Fendi at 2006. And he said, like, we thrilled to see how his innate creativity and disruptive approach have made him so relevant, not just in the world of fashion, but in pop culture today. Like his style is what you see the Migos wear a lot, and a lot of these other young people are buying, Louis. I don't rock Louis. I don't have a Gucci belt. I'm pretty much cut and dry. But those for those that's in that world, this is big. And Kanye hugged him, he broke down in tears. They go way back. Louis Vuitton has been around for 164 years, and they never had a black artistic director in their whole company's history. Now they have one. So that was big of Kanye. He realized now it's time to mend fences than to keep making them. Because as I told you in the previous video, Kanye West doesn't want war. He's not a battle rapper. That's not his thing. To be in the fights and wars, he's just a guy who spats. And everybody says, "What's wrong, Kanye?" And then they resolve it. You know, he don't hold grudges for a very long time. You know, he'd rather have the resolution so that he can move on to something else, to channel his energy somewhere else than to be uncomfortable when somebody's in the room that he no longer really deals with. But for him, it's just the wow, you know, the audacity that some people could actually have to be against him. He don't really understand. So on that note, I get it. You know, how people could have he always looks at himself as the victim. We all have that friend. That, oh man, why are they doing this to me? Look what they've done to me. Oh my gosh, what has happened to me? Look what happened to me. So when you keep seeing this again, again, and again, and again, you're like, well, dang, why does this keep on happening to only you? Like we've seen this with everybody else. Why it keep happening with you? You know, so pretty soon you got to say, all right, well, maybe this isn't an isolated incident. Maybe this isn't just me. Maybe there's more to it than what I'm leading on to, to say. Then you look and say, well, maybe some of the blame is myself. Let's try to mend these fences. Now, some of the people you may never speak to again, but at least you made the effort to mend the fences so that you don't have to deal with the nonsense later on down the road. That's all. Nobody's asking for miracles, but something's better than nothing. So on that note, I'm out. Y'all have a very blessed day. I want everybody to subscribe if they didn't. Hit the notification button for all so that you can get all the notifications that come out if YouTube is very nice enough to send you one. Have a blessed day. I'm out.